Okay, so we are gonna go over the review and checkout process and then the rebooking. This all starts at the beginning of your appointment. So when the client comes in, you're already letting them know, hey, I'm gonna ask you for a review at the end of our appointment so that they're in the know and it just doesn't, it's not all of a sudden they're like, oh, I need to do this. Because the main concern that everybody has is, how do I ask without feeling like I'm forcing them? And that's step one, to not have that mindset, because no one's forcing anyone. We're running a business at the end of the day, and all we're in control of is how we do their lashes and how we treat them. And that's going to give us the honest review. So if we ask them for a review and they give us 1 star, we're not forcing them like, hey, I'm going to pay you for this review. That's where I don't really agree with it, because we're forcing a good review. We're actually just asking them to give us something, just give us something with our name on it. So change the lens of where you're coming from. And a lot of people, they like the hustle, Another added thing that I've created for our salon and our team is goals, right? In our mission statement and values, like, I want us to have shared goals. And one of those being, hey, let's get the salon's reviews to, a certain number. And there's rewards for those goals, so that it just keeps us motivated. When the clients rebook with us, they look for the names that are most mentioned. So at the end of the day, this helps you. When they first come in, that's when everything starts. You want to make sure that you're offering them water, that if they want to go to the bathroom, or if they need a blanket because winter's coming, right? Then you just let them know, just so you know, at the end of this appointment, I'm going to ask you for a review. So then when they're laying down on the table, then you ask them, how did you find out about our salon? And that kind of opens up the doors for, talking about Google. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Ever since we started this contest, and I really want to win it, we've been having more clients. So yeah, thank you for just thank them for helping you, or whatever the case is, right? So then your whole goal is to make them want to like you, treat them like a friend. Think of your best friend, think of your mom, someone that you really, really love, and it's like your homegirl. So you're doing their lashes, you're cracking jokes, asking them about their hobbies, what they do for work. This part helps with rebooking. So everything that you do is for the end goal. So then you find out if they're a nurse, what days they work during the week, if it's a set schedule, if not. So when you're rebooking them, you're like, oh, cool, same time, same day, 3 weeks from now, right? So we're at the end of the appointment, and then that's when we have the checking out process, and you have to do it in these steps in order for it to work. So we have step 1, which is leaving the review. So you let them know, okay, my dear, we are done with your appointment. Go check out your lashes and let me know what you think. Obviously, they're gonna love their lashes. And then you hype that up, and then you say, okay, so I'm gonna go through the checkout process with you, and it's a process, so bear with me. We're gonna scan this code, and then once you're done with this, let me know so that I can put notes into the system, and then we can go to the next step. So once they're done with that, just make sure in this process, if you feel uncomfortable, go grab a glass of water. Say, give me a moment. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You can excuse yourself. You can start cleaning up. Do whatever you need to do to get those nerves out while they're still in their high of I love my lashes, I'm ready to come back again. You're already asking them, same time, same day, make it easy for you. And if they say, I don't know, should I do 2 weeks or 3 weeks? That's up to you guys, because now you're filling up your schedule. And if they say no, say, you know what, we're getting really busy, choose the next holiday that's coming up. There's always a holiday. Right now it's gonna be Halloween. Next month it's gonna be Thanksgiving, then Christmas, then New Year's. There's always a holiday to come up. And you know what? Manifest this for yourself. If you know you wanna be busy, be like, I'm busy, because you will. And then it's gonna start to happen. So once you rebook them, if they want an out, say, shoot us a text message if you need anything to be changed. We'll move you over. You have 24 hours to do that. Then once you're done rebooking them, then you can go to the last step, which is charging them. So we make sure that it's either Venmo, Zelle, or cash. I just wanted to finish. This is all sales. Even though we think it's I don't know, a checkout process or whatever part of lashes, you think you're just an esthetician. That is not the case. The whole goal of this appointment is to get them to like you. If somebody likes you and trusts you because you gave them all the information, they're gonna want to keep coming back to you as opposed to somebody else. And I remember I was nervous before every time I would add something new, but throughout the years, I figured out what needs to come before what's first, what's last. I've had so much practice. So just start getting comfortable in your head and make it a game if you need to. So for me, I make it a game. I go, all of my clients have given me Google reviews. Even when you guys are here, I ask them, have you given us reviews? They're like, yeah, all of them, right? So I'm like, okay, I know she gave me a Google one. Can I get her to do a Vagara one? And like, I start checking it off in my head as a game. So if you guys want to do that, try it out. I'm going to do one more example. It's part of sales. So let's say you want to buy a bicycle, right? So you start calling numbers. The first place you call, they say it's $3,000. And you're like, ooh, that's a little expensive, right? How much is it? $3,000. You know what? I'll call you back. Hangs up. Then you start calling other places that are cheaper. And they say, I don't know, $150. And you're like, what's wrong with that bike? You know, not feeling that bike. I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna go back and actually do research to see who has the best reviews. I'm gonna bring it back to lashes now. So they're gonna call us with the best reviews, and we're gonna be the bike that costs $3,500, which is more expensive than the original place. But it's all a chain of events. So our admins, they'll start talking to people and say, hi, what's your name? We slow them down, which is not what the first person or the second person did. Hi, what's your name? What type of lashes did you want to get? Oh, nice. Where are you from? Oh, okay. And you know, we start asking them what do they want? Is this for an event? Now they're starting to like us. They start asking us questions. And then when we answer the questions and we're more informative, that's when they start to trust us. And so now they're like, oh, I want to come here. So in the bicycle example, they call the guy. He doesn't say the price. He says, what do you need this bike for? The guy says, I'm doing a rock and roll marathon. Oh, cool. My friend did the rock and roll marathon, and last year he won. He got first place. His name is Joe Schmo. And the guy that wants to buy the bike is like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with him. And now they have this commonality. And he's like, oh my God, he knows about bikes. Now I want to buy the bike. He goes, you know what, man? I'm going to go there and get and talk to you about the bike. Yeah, my name's Alex. Ask for me. I got you. And now he's coming into the bike shop and getting that bike. So the analogy is that he bought from the Joe Schmo guy because he loved it. He really liked him. So if you guys can get somebody to like you, they're going to do anything you want. When you get these customers, right? What's going to help you the most is trying to get them to be your friend, because if they feel like a stranger, I feel that's why you guys are kind of scared to ask them. So then that reflects onto you, and you have to ask yourself, what did I do wrong in order to still feel like they're a stranger to me? So the goal is to have them not feel like a stranger at the end. So they're walking out of here giving you a hug and a kiss and yes girl, I'll see you next time. Like that is the goal.